Welcome, adventurers young and old, to this episode of Quest with your host, Tyler Langford, and guest, unannounced. Let's get ready to quest!
Hello, and welcome to Quest, the show where we talk about any and all things fantasy. I'm here today with our guest. His name is Charlie. Charlie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me on your show.
Absolutely. And so our subject for today, we've had recent developments in Star Wars news with the new trilogies and the anthology films that are coming out. Before we get to that, what's your overall experience with Star Wars? How did you, do you remember the first time you ever saw it?
Yeah, I must have been so young that I can't even remember it was that young I was influenced to Star Wars.
Uh-huh. And so was it something, it's been around for so long. Do you have a favorite?
I think it's the third episode, episode 3.
In the original trilogy or in the prequel trilogy? So, like, is it the one with the Ewoks where they attack the second Death Star, or the one where Anakin turns evil?
The one where Anakin turns evil,
Anakin
for sure.
turns
the
evil?
character development, that one is beautiful.
Oh, definitely. I think that the arcs that each of the characters go through, despite what the first two movies, in my opinion, kind of messed up a little bit, I thought they really picked it up at the end. Mm-hmm. So what have you been thinking of these new Star Wars movies that have been coming out? We got 2 of them. We got at least 2 more that are almost done on the way.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting. You know, they have the animated versions and then you have the reality versions. And it's quite interesting seeing how they're making them, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. In the animated versions, you're referring to the 2 TV shows that have been going on, the Clone Wars, and then once Disney bought out Lucasfilm, the Star Wars Rebels.
I didn't realize they had a TV show for them. That's incredible.
Which animated one were you talking about?
I believe it is a film, a feature film.
Oh, okay. So I know that have you seen the most recent 2?
I've seen Rogue One.
Rogue One? Okay. And what were your thoughts on that? What did you think was good? What do you think could have been done better?
It was pretty well. Done pretty well. You know, it was quite well, quite done. Well.
Yeah, it was a good time, absolutely. And I think that one of the things that it did really well was its advancement in the visual effects. And we'll get definitely more back to Star Wars. We're going to go on a quick commercial break, and when we get back, we're going to talk about new developments in the newer Star Wars movies that are coming out.
Don't have enough time in your day to accomplish everything you need to do? Tired of being tired late at night while trying to study for that midterm? Well, try Energize. These nifty eye drops will keep you awake for 8 straight hours. You'll be able to finish those papers, send emails, or binge that Netflix series.
Warning, eyes may look bloodshot or may leave a burning sensation. Call now 1-800-EYES.
When we left off, we were talking about the newer Star Wars movies. And have you heard, there's been some recent developments in the production of the newer films. Have you heard anything about this?
I haven't heard anything about this.
All right, so with you know about the Han Solo movie that's getting made, the 2 directors that were initially attached. Have you seen the Jump Street movies or the Lego movies?
I've seen 21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street.
And so the directors of those movies, Chris Miller and Phil Lord, they were both attached to direct the new Han Solo anthology movie. It doesn't have a title yet, but then they got booted out from Disney. Not too sure why. They said it was a mutual decision, but since recently, just a couple days ago, the director of Episode 9 also got removed from his position. What do you think about that? Do you think that there's what do you think is the cause behind these discrepancies of creativity between the studio and the directors?
You know, it's a common thing in this industry. I see a lot of filmmakers disagree on creative concepts, but I'm surprised that they haven't come to an agreement. You know, it's a collaborative project that would make millions of dollars, billions of dollars, and as a businessman, it's quite a good opportunity that was missed.
Absolutely, and hopefully that they are able to steer everything back on track and make good movies. Thank you so much for joining us on Quest. We will see you next week, and have a good day.